The billionaire's deaf daughter was overlooked by everyone, until she reached out using sign language. The crystal chandeliers scattered shimmering light across the Westwood Hotel's grand ballroom. Seattle's elite, adorned in designer attire, mingled effortlessly. Melanie Foster, 28, adjusted the modest black cocktail dress, the only formal outfit she owned, and fought a strong urge to escape. As a sign language interpreter for the Seattle Children's Hospital Charity Gala, she knew she didn't belong among these affluent guests. Yet, she desperately needed this freelance gig. Just blend in and be available if needed, her agency coordinator had advised. So far, no one had requested her services, leaving Melanie feeling increasingly invisible as she navigated the bustling crowd. That's when she saw her. Tucked away in the far corner of the ballroom, partially obscured by a marble column, stood a teenage girl in a midnight blue dress. While everyone around her laughed and chatted vibrantly, this girl remained quiet, her eyes sharp and observant. Despite her expensive gown and diamond stud earrings, something in her posture, the slight tension in her shoulders, the careful way she watched moving lips, was instantly familiar to Melanie. The girl was deaf and no one was speaking to her. Melanie's attention shifted as a ripple of excitement swept through the room. Jackson Pierce, the renowned tech billionaire and the evening's guest of honor, had arrived. His company, Pierce Innovations, had contributed millions to the Children's Hospital's new pediatric wing. Cameras flashed as he entered. A tall man with distinguished salt and pepper hair and an undeniable presence. People gravitated toward him like moths to a flame, eager to bask in his spotlight. "Mr. Pierce, over here!" Photographers and reporters called out, while wealthy donors jockeyed to shake his hand. Melanie glanced back at the girl in blue, noticing how she silently watched her father, for who else could the famous Jackson Pierce be to her? With a blend of pride and resignation. Not once did Pierce look in his daughter's direction, and not once did anyone approach her. Taking a deep breath, Melanie crossed the room. As she drew near, the girl's eyes widened slightly, surprised to be directly addressed. "Hello," Melanie signed, her hands forming the greeting with practiced fluidity. "I'm Melanie. What's your name?" The girl's face transformed. The careful mask of polite indifference vanished, replaced by a smile so genuinely delighted that it made Melanie's heart ache. How long had it been since someone had truly communicated with this girl in her own language? "I'm Olivia," she signed back, her movements quick and elegant. "You know ASL? Are you deaf too?" "No," Melanie replied, her fingers dancing through the signs. "I'm an interpreter. I work at the Children's Hospital sometimes. The one my father donated to." Olivia nodded, a flicker of something complex passing across her face. "I'm supposed to stand here and look pretty for the photos later." The bitterness in her expression spoke volumes to Melanie. Olivia was clearly accustomed to being a prop, not a participant. "Well, until then," Melanie signed. "Would you like some company that actually talks to you?" Olivia's laugh was silent but expressive. "God, yes. I've been watching people's lips all night until my eyes hurt. Do you know how many people here have asked me if I can read their lips? And then they exaggerate everything like I'm 5 years old." Melanie smiled, knowing exactly what she meant. "Or they shout because apparently being deaf also means you're stupid." "Exactly." Olivia signed, her movements becoming animated. "Or my personal favorite, when they find out I'm deaf, they immediately start talking to whoever's with me instead, as if I've suddenly become invisible." As they conversed, Melanie noticed how Olivia's shoulders relaxed, how her eyes brightened. The girl was brilliant, wonderfully funny, and clearly starved for genuine conversation.